Why am I not achieving my goals? Have you ever felt stuck, like you're spinning your wheels but going nowhere? The goal is set, the plan seems clear, and yet progress feels elusive. It's a feeling many of us know too well. But why does this happen? And more importantly, how can we overcome it? The nature of goals and our misunderstandings. Let's begin with a question. What is a goal? A goal, at its core, is a vision of a better future. But often, we misunderstand what goals represent. We think of them as destinations, endpoints we must reach to feel accomplished. Yet, as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the journey, not the destination, matters. This misunderstanding sets us up for disappointment. Observation. Tony Robbins' observation that people often overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in a decade highlights a common cognitive bias rooted in impatience and short-term thinking. This phenomenon has profound implications for goal setting and personal development. Overestimating short-term achievements. People frequently set ambitious short-term goals, believing they can overhaul their lives in weeks or months. For instance, 1. Deciding to lose 30 pounds in a month. 2. Launching a new business and expecting profitability within weeks. 3. Mastering a complex skill like a new language or playing an instrument in a brief time frame. While enthusiasm and ambition are crucial, this overestimation often leads to frustration when results don't align with expectations. The mismatch between effort and outcome discourages persistence, leading many to abandon their goals prematurely. Why it happens? 1. Instant gratification culture. Modern society prioritizes quick fixes and immediate results, conditioning us to expect rapid progress. 2. Underestimating complexity. People often fail to account for unforeseen challenges, setbacks, or the need to build foundational skills. 3. Lack of experience. Beginners in any field often lack an accurate sense of how long mastery or meaningful results take. Underestimating long-term potential. Conversely, people significantly undervalue what's possible over a longer time frame. For example, 1. Losing 1 pound a week could result in 50 pounds lost in a year. 2. Writing 300 words daily could produce a novel in a year. 3. Dedicating 20 minutes daily to a skill could lead to near expertise within a decade. The compounding effect of consistent, small efforts over time is monumental. When viewed through this lens, progress over years or decades often surpasses initial expectations. Why it happens? 1. Lack of patience. Long-term goals require persistence without immediate rewards, which can be difficult to sustain. 2. Poor visualization. People struggle to imagine incremental progress adding up to significant change. 3. Fear of commitment. The prospect of working toward a goal for years can feel daunting, leading many to avoid starting at all. The power of consistency over time. The key to bridging the gap between short-term overestimation and long-term underestimation lies in consistency. Small, manageable actions repeated over time create exponential growth. James Clear's concept of the 1% rule from Atomic Habits encapsulates this. Improving by just 1% every day leads to being 37 times better by the end of a year. Examples of long-term success. 1. Warren Buffett. His wealth was not built overnight but through decades of consistent investing. 2. Stephen King. By writing 6 pages a day, he built a prolific literary career. 3. Athletic training. Marathon runners achieve success not by running 26 miles on day 1, but by incremental training over months or years. Shifting the mindset to align with long-term potential. 1. Set realistic short-term goals. Use these as stepping stones toward larger aspirations. 2. Track incremental progress. Celebrate small wins to stay motivated. 3. Embrace patience. Recognize that significant achievements often require years of dedicated effort. By acknowledging and addressing this cognitive bias, individuals can move beyond fleeting frustrations and unlock the transformative power of steady, deliberate growth over time. As Robbins suggests, true success lies in balancing ambition with patience and vision. Barriers to achieving goals: unrealistic expectations. We often set goals that are too ambitious, hoping for overnight results. As Aristotle wisely stated, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Unrealistic expectations can lead to frustration and eventual burnout. Example: 1. Someone trying to lose 30 pounds in a month versus a more realistic, steady approach. Lack of clarity and focus. Another major obstacle is lack of clarity. Do we truly understand why we want this goal? Seneca once said, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." Without a clear purpose, our efforts scatter like leaves in the wind. Fear of failure. Fear paralyzes us. Whether it's fear of judgment, failure, or even success, we often sabotage our own progress. As Theodore Roosevelt put it, "The only man who never makes mistakes is the man who never does anything." Failure isn't the enemy. It's a necessary step in the process. Strategies to achieve your goals: the power of small steps. James Clear, in Atomic Habits, emphasizes the power of small changes. By improving just 1% every day, you can become 37 times better in a year. Small steps compound into significant progress over time. Practical tip: 1. Break large goals into micro goals with achievable daily actions. Building accountability. We are social beings, and accountability can be a powerful motivator. Share your goals with a trusted friend, join a community, or find a mentor. As Confucius said, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." Surround yourself with people who encourage and challenge you. Example: 1. A runner committing to a marathon with a training partner versus going it alone. 1. Motivation and accountability. 1. With a training partner. A partner helps you stay motivated, ensuring you show up even on days when you feel like skipping. 1. The shared commitment creates mutual accountability, reducing the chances of procrastination or quitting. 2. Going alone. Solo training requires a higher level of self-discipline. 2. While it builds mental resilience, it can be harder to stay consistent without external encouragement. 2. Social and emotional support. 1. With a training partner. Having someone to share the journey with provides emotional support. 1. Celebrating milestones or venting frustrations becomes easier, making the experience more enjoyable and less isolating. 2. Going alone. Training alone fosters independence, allowing for deep introspection and a stronger personal connection to your goals. 2. However, the lack of social interaction can make the process feel lonely. 3. Pacing and performance. 1. With a training partner. A partner can push you to maintain or improve your pace. 1. Friendly competition often leads to better performance, especially if your partner is at a similar or slightly higher skill level. 2. Going alone. You can train at your own pace without feeling pressured to match someone else's speed. 2. However, it may be easier to slack off without the subtle push from a peer. 4. Flexibility and schedule. 1. With a training partner. Coordinating schedules can be challenging, requiring compromise. 1. However, the structure can help establish a routine. 2. Going alone. Solo training offers complete flexibility, allowing you to train whenever it suits you. 2. This freedom can be an advantage for those with unpredictable schedules. 5. Learning and improvement. 1. With a training partner. Partners often share tips, techniques, and feedback, enhancing your training experience. 1. You can learn from their strengths and vice versa. 2. Going alone. Solo runners need to seek external resources for improvement, such as books, videos, or coaching, which can be time-consuming but equally effective. Reflecting and adapting. Reflection is key. Regularly ask yourself, what's working? What isn't? Adaptation is a sign of growth. As Bruce Lee wisely said, be like water. Stay flexible, and let your methods evolve while staying committed to the outcome. Achieving goals as a journey of growth. achieving goals isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. As Viktor Frankl noted, life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose. Define your purpose, embrace the process, and remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Take a moment today to revisit your goals. Write them down, clarify your why, and commit to one small action you can take right now. Share your journey in the comments, and let's support each other in turning dreams into reality.